you feel the beat, all the energy? I loved it all from start. Can you see it clear? All the happy years, I kept them in my heart. Yeah, the time of our lives, it was all about fun. We were the kids, it was all about punk. A shame we grow older. Remember
And welcome to AJ Adventures does a haul. So basically we're just going to do this quick video around what we have bought, gift wise for ourselves or for others, and also some free stuff that we managed to get via from the stateroom, or just from the cruise, or from our fish extender group that we were in.
Or pixie dust.
Or
as
pixie
well.
dust as well, yes. So we're going to just show you all what we've got. So do you want me to start with this bag? for now?
Yeah, you can start with that bag.
Because this bag should be quite a quick one. So the first sort of night we did get a drink, didn't we? An alcoholic drink, a free cocktail.
Yes,
I
for a
can't
cocktail.
remember what was in the cocktail, mind you. It was on the first day. Some rum or something.
Orange and rum.
Yeah. But we got
No,
these.
wasn't it a pina colada type of drink actually?
May have been. But we got these free glasses to go with them, so we did pay a little bit extra on top of the drink price to get them. But we brought them home as a memento. No. Memento.
So the glasses and the drink would have been $17 each.
Yeah. So they're nice plastic glasses, but they will do for us. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Or we can take them on other cruises as well.
We can. We also got, as part of our drinks the following night, sort of pirate night, they had this, I don't know if you can sort of see on there.
Yeah, they're kind of showing.
So they're,
Maybe do that trick with your hand.
is that working?
No, not really.
No. So there's a Mickey pirate face on there with some shields and stuff like that, which is like the sort of skull and crossbones sort of style. So yeah, again, these were another sort of non-alcoholic drink that we got these free.
One was alcoholic.
Oh yes, one was yours, wasn't it? But they have this special thing where they light up at the bottom with different colours, so you can have red and green, blue, or it's like multicoloured on there.
I'm trying to do my trick.
And then it does
Okay.
rotate as well into different colours. So once you've got a drink in there, it go through different colours.
Yeah.
So it was really a nice
Very
little
cool.
touch that they bought for sort of pirate night.
Yeah.
So we managed to bring them home as well.
Not sure the price of those, as our friend bought them for us as well.
And then the last thing that's in here.
Oh no. Dropping on my bags.
Oh no.
Oh.
So our last one was something that we got through our fish extender group. So we managed to get, oh that's one, 2 cups, which we used for our sort of prosecco that we had, all 4 of us, and you might have seen that in the main vlogs anyway. So we used them as that. So thank you whoever provided those on our fish extender group. So they came in handy straight away. And it was quite nice to have a little toast for our engagement.
I
Which
think
was nice.
we do have the bag that they came in.
We might do. It might be somewhere in our bag.
In one
somewhere.
of the bags.
So yeah, there's those 2. And then that's all that's in my bag. Yes, so that's all that's in my bag.
I'll just do these. So each night, when it was called the turn down service, which is when the stateroom host comes into your room, they provide you with little bars of chocolate and a pillow animal. I'll insert a picture of the animal here. But these are the little bars of chocolate that you got. Oh no. That way. There you go. I think you can see them. Plus, on Pirate Night, we got these little queens. You can kind of see it. I'm not sure. And then on the other side, it says Dead Man Tells No Tales as well.
So yeah, so we got those on Pirate Night only, as a little treat away from the normal Sweet Dreams chocolate that you get for the end of the night as well.
Yeah.
So that's quite a nice touch as well. It sort of spreads the pirate theme throughout. Do you want to open one of your bags, or do you want me to carry on with mine?
Yeah, I'll do my little bag here. I'll just show you the reusable bag that I got. Look at how cute this is. I love it. And this was only $1, the bag. It's so cute.
It is. So Disney have moved away from plastic bags completely, and they just have the reusable bags. So they try and encourage people to come on the ship with them, but you can buy them if you forget as well.
Yes.
So, we did take a couple, but we did fancy getting one of those as well.
So we are recording this video before we give these presents away to our friends, but to say thank you to Riley's cat sitter. Riley bought his Auntie Penny a present, which is this postcard, which has Mickey, Minnie, Goofy and Stitch and Chip and Dale dressed in their pirate outfits. And that was, I saw the receipt in here. $2.49.
It's not too bad. It's a bigger size than a normal postcard as well. So
Yeah.
so that's good.
It's nice, isn't it?
It is.
So,
That's what's on the back. If you hadn't. No.
I did buy you something.
Yes, you did say you were trying to buy me something, and
I
you
bought
wouldn't
you
tell me.
something. And I bought you something for the Christmas tree for when it goes
Okay.
up. Would you like to see it now, or do you want to see it later?
No, let's see it now, because otherwise the people at home won't see it, will they?
I can show the people at home, you just can't watch.
Well, do you want me to close my eyes?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's fine. Well, you can close your eyes and I'll put it on your hand.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Let me know when.
Yeah.
You did buy it.
Hee
So it's a Mickey and Minnie Captain style tree ornament. I don't know if you can see that from here. Thank you. So they're steering the ship. So that would be a nice little ornament that can go on the tree. And then that cost you $24.99.
Well, I would say it cost me. I charged it to the room.
Okay,
so
so
it
yes.
cost us
Yes.
$24.99.
I suppose that's something we can explain actually. So on our normal Disney trips that we've been on before, you just pay via credit and debit card or cash, and then you roughly know what you're spending all the time. Disney Cruise is something slightly different, so they're a cashless ship in a way. So everything
Near
gets
enough
charged.
cashless.
Yeah, everything gets charged to your stateroom card. So basically, every time you go buy alcohol or any shop or anything like that, you show your Key of the World card.
I think it's in the red bag. I'll keep to the world cards.
Do you want to have a look whilst I explain it? And then basically what it does is then it charges your room that purchase, and then that then converts into, so we had to link up a card to our account. So we linked one of our cards to the account.
Here's my card.
So there's the Key of the World card as an example. So they just tap that on the till, and then all the purchases go via that. So we already saved quite a bit of money anyway, and so we just moved the money into an account, which was then linked via the card was linked to that Key of the World card, and then it all got charged to that. They did say at the end of the cruise actually that it was going to send all that money and charge it, but actually it did do it throughout. So in a way, what Andy did is, even though he bought it, it got charged via our thing. So technically, even though you say you bought it, we have bought it overall.
Well, I did buy it for you as a surprise.
You did. So thank you for that. It was a nice surprise.
Not a problem.
And then also going off with the stateroom.
Wow.
Sorry. What's the word? I've lost the plot now. The card. We all have one each as well. So I had one and Andy had one, and you can use both of them at the same time. So if I was in one shop and Andy was in the other, we can use them at the same time. And then the other thing is you can also determine who the card is attached to. So we were attached to one account, but we could have let Nick and Steph, for example, also use the same card if we want to. So if you're a big family and you want to charge it across multiple staterooms, you're more than welcome to do that, and they give you that flexibility to do that. But obviously we didn't do that. Otherwise Nick and Steph would be spending our money, or we could be spending their money, but we didn't do that this time. And the only other thing to note is you can view your purchases on the app as well.
Yeah.
So you can keep track of what you're spending and query anything with guest services if it's wrong or whatever. Yeah, cool. Do you want to carry on?
No, you do your
Oh,
final ad.
this is all fish extender stuff. Do you want to go with fish extender stuff first, or do you want to do other purchasing first?
We'll do other purchases
Go on.
first if you want. So, this is my favourite purchase.
Do you want me to hold it?
No, it should be alright, I think.
Go on.
Except for the light is shining on it. You let go. So you can kind of see it, except for the light shining on it.
Do you want me to turn off the
Okay.
ring light?
No, so it shows the Magic, Wonder, Dream, Fantasy and Wish ships on there. Plus, down there you've got the Steamboat Willie to compare the ship sizes to. And it's just a really cute picture, and they brought it out, I think it was just for the 25th. And it's absolutely beautiful. I do love it.
So we had in the stateroom, you might have seen it in our room tour, they had an example of that, didn't they? But without the Wish. So it was only 4 ships,
Yes,
I think, wasn't it?
It was 4.
To be honest, we both fell in love with that in the ship, thinking that we could try and steal it, but we didn't.
Really
I
love
like
the
that picture.
It's
Can
really
we take that
nice.
home?
They probably have a version of it.
Luckily, we found this with the Wish, which is the newest ship, if you're not aware, on there. So we managed to get it, and the shop was very limited stock actually, because they only had very limited stock on the ship itself,
Yeah.
and then they refreshen and replenish it occasionally. So we were quite lucky to get that, because I only found that one, so it was quite busy in that store when it opened.
It doesn't actually say a price on it. I didn't realise how much it was. Do you know how much it was?
No idea.
Do you want to guess?
£30 or $30, I should say.
$44.99.
Wow. But I think it's worth it. That was our bigger purchase, wasn't it?
But yeah, so as you said, you only found the one. It wasn't restocked the whole time we were on there as well, and lots of people are saying on the group that they're really after finding one or looking for one.
So we did quite well.
We did, and I'm afraid we're not selling it.
No. And we might sell it if because there's a new ship that's coming called the Treasure in the next year or so.
Yeah.
So I reckon they'll update this eventually. So they might add one onto the end here. So we might sell it if we can find one that's got the Treasure on going forward. But we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's our big purchase, and I'm really pleased with that.
So this is another purchase we got. I was after a little ornament of the Dream. This is a magnet that can go like on a fridge or something like that. Which was $14.99.
Is that of the Dream? I never asked this
That is,
question.
I believe it is of the Dream.
Or is it just any ship?
It doesn't actually
does it?
specify. No. I'm
It could
not
be
really
any
sure. Not
It's
really
quite a
sure at all.
generic frontage because it doesn't look like that.
Yeah,
does it?
and
But-
it doesn't have the bridge. Of course, sticks out on the sides, and this bridge doesn't stick out on the
No.
side. I
I
think it
think
must
it's-
have been hand painted. Actually, looking at this, because it's not equal everywhere.
No. But I still like it. It's a nice
I still
ornament.
really like it, to be honest. Yeah, because we were looking at the other ornaments and we were like, some of them just look really cheap and tacky,
Yeah.
and we didn't really
And
want those.
we're not huge fans of glitter. Well, I'm definitely not. So quite a lot of things have glitter on them. So I try to steer away from them.
So we've got a couple of pins here because we are big pin fans
Do you want me to
as
take
well. You can take some. So this one we bought together as a group, not a group. You know what I mean.
So this one is a Pluto, Here Comes Trouble, it says on it. But it's a pirate style one. Could you just check on your... Oh, if you can see that.
No, I think you need to go closer.
Closer.
No,
No, come back.
it just doesn't like it.
Doesn't like to focus.
No.
But yeah, we've got Pluto with the sort of skull and crossbones behind with a sword. And he's got some keys with his pirate hat on as well. Did you say what price that was? I can't remember. If
It
you
was
said.
$11.99.
So yes. Which is quite typical for a Disney pin, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
it's that one.
And then we bought this one to go along with the postcard that is from Riley to our friend Penny. But this is actually from John and I as well. And it's just this little Pirates of the Caribbean pin as well. I don't know how well you can see that again.
There we go.
Oh, well done. What did you do?
I just tapped it on the phone.
Oh.
We might want, if you want to put that one back up, I can
I
tap
can do
it.
this one.
There you go.
And also, I'll show the queens, how cool the queens are.
If you go back a bit, just a bit. Oh, you're going the wrong way. No.
And I'll show you the ship.
Oh, that one's alright.
Doot, doot. And then this is our final pin as well. This is a limited release one because they've never sailed to this port in Spain. They've done some Disney cruise merchandise for the Dream in Europe. I think it's cool because we did get a puzzle of it as well, but we got this from Chop yesterday.
Do you want me to get the puzzle?
Yes. Does it say what it's called?
Don't think so.
No idea. No. But it is a very cool pin. So it is Mickey with a poster
Can you go back
of
a tiny bit? There we go.
Bilbao and a poster of France. I'm not sure where it is in France. Oh, it's in Paris and Barcelona. It's the cathedral in there, and that was $17.99. So John and I contributed to the Disney Cruise or Disney Conservation Fund, which supports wildlife. We got two of these exact pins. I'll just show you one of them, which is just this little turtle. You happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. See what other free bits we got in here. So we got these free in our stateroom. So it is this postcard here, which is a picture of the Dream. Yeah, Mr. Director, are you happy?
I'm happy.
Another postcard of Mickey and Minnie standing in front of the Dream's funnel, or one of the funnels. in the stateroom, we also got some stationery sets. So we got a pen, which we've used somewhere and it's now somewhere. But we also got this nice letter-headed paper as well as some envelopes to go with it.
So you could write your love notes.
It's very nice.
Is there something on the back?
Yes.
Oh, it's just.
Tinkerbell.
I don't know if you can see that. There's different sort of shapes and things on the back as well.
John stole a napkin. The 25th napkin. It's very pretty.
It was a nice little souvenir because it's only this year they're doing 25 years of the Disney Cruise Line is celebrating, but also it's only certain select sailings that had that. So I thought that was quite a nice touch.
Yeah. You can come join me.
I know. I was just going to wait for you to do this.
Okay. So we went to a what they called timeshare presentation meeting on the Dream, especially for the Disney Vacation Club.
Or in brackets DVC.
Yes. And they were basically trying to get us to buy property at the Riviera Hotel resort in Walt Disney World. Yes, Orlando. So they gave us these nice free prints as well. Don't know how many you can see that. Which is of Daisy, Minnie, Mickey and Donald, as well as some binoculars on there, and I think it could be Wally.
Oh, it does look like Wally. Wally.
Or it could be, you've got those binoculars in Toy Story.
Yes.
Because they've got eyes on them, which is really weird.
So basically the Disney Vacation Club is like a membership scheme where you build up points, and those points can go to help you with your accommodation stays at Walt Disney World, but also in California. I can't remember the name of the Hawaii island. Aulani. And various other adventures throughout the world. And we both really enjoyed and liked the...
You're not in the frame, darling.
We both really loved the idea of it, but it's quite an expensive thing because in a way you're buying, like Andy said, you're buying a accommodation in a way using your points. So it's quite a lot of money. Think of it as double a deposit for a house here. So I think it's more for Americans to sort of get them on the housing market, and if they really love Disney and go and enjoy those things as well. So we are parking that for the future if maybe, who knows, but it's not for us currently at this time. And even our friends that we were with agreed actually it wasn't really for them.
No.
So
we did get $50 for free as a gift per stateroom for going along to the presentation. So yeah,
so that
$50
went along.
plus a print.
That paid for our
it was
picture.
It was half an hour of our time, but to gain that's pretty good, to be honest. So I've got two more things actually.
Cool, that's fine.
So our friends Nick and Steph, when they went to after we got engaged, they went to guest services to surprise us, and they got us these pins. They got two of them, which says happily ever after on them.
Bear with. It is blurry. There you go.
Yes, all going the wrong way. There you go. So they got us two pins each, but I'm not sure where the other one is. It's not in my bag.
It might be somewhere. Cool.
Did you want to explain this one?
Yes, I can. So we attended a sailing that was actually celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Disney Cruise Line, and only select sailings had the celebrations on them, and basically Disney Cruise Line also have a membership scheme across their sailing. So after your first sailing, you're en route to being a silver Castaway Key member, I think they would call them. So basically, after a certain number of sailings, you get upgraded. So I think after 5 or 6 sailings, you end up in the gold. Then it goes into platinum, pearl, and etc., etc. in that order. So the Castaway Key members, which would have been like Nick and Steph, because this would be their 4th sailing. They were all those members were given a free gift as part of the 25th celebration. So we didn't believe we were going to be getting this because we weren't members, and if we go on another sailing, we would be members. But I don't know how we've managed to get it, but we managed to get a free print of this. So it's a Captain Mickey portrait painting, which was only given to the Castaway Key members. So I don't know how we've managed to do it. We've come away with some pixie dust.
Could you turn off the ring light for a moment?
Yes, I can.
There you go, you can see it now.
So I don't know whether it was because we were linked with Nick and Steph on our sailing, or anything like that. I don't know, but we were very lucky. So thank you very much, Disney. That was really thoughtful for us.
Yes, thank you.
And we will probably hang that somewhere. But it's a nice little memento for us.
So, you just kept walking around the sides to keep pressing the camera to focus.
Yes, can you do it on your thing?
Yeah, I realised
Oh, well, that was awful.
Let's just test it out. Can you hold that up to the
I
camera?
can. So it also comes with a certificate authenticity, and it talks about the commemorative print. It's a special Castaway Club. It's a club, not a member. Gift, saying thank you for their sailing. It gives you about the information about the artist and things like that, and where it was printed. So that gives you the authenticity of it. Is it working? Do I go up?
I can. I think it could be the font. Just re-show that for a moment.
Says that. And here is our lovely pin again.
I can.
You can. Oh well, that's a bit awkward. So yes, there's that.
So that's my big bag.
That's your big bag done.
That's my big bag.
So, and also to mention, we bought 2 other little things as well. So we've got. We did probably mention these in the main vlog anyway, but we bought ourselves a couple of T-shirts. So I've got a Disney Cruise Line logo, which has got the rainbow flag on it, which was really nice. Mine's a large size. Your size is?
I'm not telling you my large size.
Your large size. Shall we record that?
No, it's fine. It's fine. But it's really cool. So it's got the big Disney logo at the back, but then it's got different coloured anchors. I think this is part of their prize, but maybe I want to assume maybe.
But I'm also wondering whether they're different. They're the different ships.
Oh, look at you!
Because
big
there's 5.
smart.
So yes.
So, how much was yours? It was 25, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose the other thing to notice actually is I've got Disney Cruise Line on there, and you've got Disney Cruise, a nice
I've
one on
got
there.
a nice one.
You've got a nice one.
Mine's a nicer one. Plus, we worked out that I've got a label inside my t-shirt. You don't.
I don't have a label. I have a small label, but
No.
but yes, I really love these.
Mine was $32.99, by the way.
How was that? That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we have decided, just because of the length of this video, we are going to just we're going to film them as 2-parters, part 1 and just a part 2 as well.
Part 2, we're going to go through fish extender stuff.
Yeah.
So
make yourself a nice cup of tea, and then you can always rejoin us if you fancy it.
Yes. So as usual, like and subscribe below if you like this sort of content. We've never done a haul before, so this is quite new to us going forward. So
I think we're doing it right. I don't know. Let us know.
And yeah, so come join us for our part 2 very shortly if you would like to. So see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
For years I kept them in my